Hello, and welcome to my Let's Play of Anno 117 Pax Romana. So far, so good. Everything has been going our way in this Let's Play. A little bit of a recap before we dive into the goals for today is we have essentially provided all of our needs to the third tier of population, the Eques. We've set up a forum, we have a theater, we have aqueducts, and really great placements. And last episode, we started our marble production and established our third island over here. This island is beautiful. I can't wait to build on it more. I can say we're probably going to be building our first residential presence on this island as we add the mineral deposit production chain. This is going to be really important for our fine glass for our eques, which I want to provide. So that's a goal, is fine glass production, a bathhouse on Port Serenus, as well as beautification. I want to definitely pave a good amount of these roads and start to place some decorations. So without further ado, let's dive right in. First, we'll do a little bit of a check on where our production is at. Looks like porridge looks good. Soap is looking nice. Togas look good. I like to kind of overproduce this. Eventually, we'll need a lot more of it. We might even send this to Albion in the future if we go the Romanized path. Writing tablets looking good. We just set this up. Fine glass. Don't have a huge need for it yet, but we will. M4A, how are we doing there? We're doing good. We're trading that from Isla Olivia. And cheese we're also bringing back. And olive oil looks good. Okay, well, we don't have any pressing needs here. We could definitely upgrade some of our population. But let's see if we can maybe bolster our concrete production. Here's what we'll do here. Add in limestone quarry. And I think we should have the workforce to do 3 more of these. We're going to be paving a lot of streets today, so be prepared. Take this road to the harbor. Straighten this out. And also add another sand refinery. This should balance everything out nicely. Silica should be good. So that comes up to speed. And then also the limestone should be good as well. All right, and then construction materials will be, I think that's good. Having 4 tile now and 4 concrete production is nice. Marble we shouldn't have a huge need for yet, but that's going to be nice to increase that production speed just so we can upgrade more of these roads. Now for the bathhouse, I think we'll end up having multiple of these for sure. And I'd like the idea of having it kind of up there on the hill. I think once we get road connections, this will cover most of this area by the villa. And with the concrete roads, it'll also be even better. So let's see if we can do something like this. Squeeze in a road. Can't quite do that. Maybe we won't have the homes. Bring this a little bit closer. I do want there to be a road like so. Okay, how's this coverage? That's pretty good. Definitely pretty good. Take this road all the way around. do we like this? Looks like there's somewhat of enough space. What's this coverage gonna be? Might need another cistern. Maybe not. I was thinking if we want to move this a little bit closer, we can. You know what? I think this is good. Let's construct this. And more money, more problems. Bathhouse. Looking good. Definitely one of the more beautiful buildings with the water in the entire game, I think. Let's see, I don't know how much of a view we can get. Can we go up these stairs? Unlikely. Yeah, not quite. Can we force our way in? Oh my gosh, we're in. Get a little view. That guy's shredded. Alright, let's see. Well, that's as close as we're going to get. But, in first person, we can definitely get a view of the building. Yeah. Very nice building. And increases what for our population? Increases health, reduces fire, and increases population. So that's good. And happiness is struggling. Don't love that. How are our Custodia coverage? Have 3. Doing our best for happiness, people. Alright, more war. Oh my gosh, that is pretty brutal. Let's see if we can get some peace. Locked. Alright, it might be time to get a few defensive ships going. Let's see. I have a bit of population. Let's get 2 of these. Gonna need some additional timber. Not quite ideal. But we got the path. Yeah, sunk one of our ships. No, no, no. Oh, this is bad. We're gonna lose this ship. Losing 2 ships. Not good, not good. Let's see. Purchase this. And maybe... How good of a ship is this? This is the smallest ship with 1 war encampment. This has 2. Let's go ahead and purchase this. Just as a rapid response to these attacks. Oh my gosh, our ship didn't sink. But it is a hurting unit. Look at that sail. Is this our island? Hopefully. No one in pursuit, except for dolphins. Looking good. Alright, what a survivor. Let's make sure we have a repair crane. Do we have the technology for this? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, repair crane. This is making the repair crane better, but we need it. High priority. Only a minute. Should be good. In the meantime, let's start upgrading our first concrete roads. as you can see, our Eques already want to be upgraded, which is good. Alright. Got our ships coming in. We just purchased. This is our backup ship now. Might be able to switch it out from this poor trading vessel. Let's see. Go ahead and get that technology a bit faster. And for marble, I know that we are importing uncut marble from Olivia. Are we using all of it? We are not. What's the ratio of this? 1 minute to 130. Okay, so we might not be able to add a second one of these quite yet. Wow. Is this sunrise, sunset? Looks nice. This is probably our first look at Port Serenus at night. It's time to decorate. Definitely have to add in some fountains, sculptures, pavement. In the cover of night. Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll unload this. We'll wait for this warship to be constructed. Should have our second. Wow, this is a tiny one. Tiny little warship. And where is the flagship? Oh, there it is. Well, we don't. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So we got a Pentaconter, our flagship, and should have one more warship. Okay. Bit of a concern. We gotta hit those. Okay. Bought the trade ship. Got our flagship. We will wait for the second warship. How are these options? We got money, so we can ball out a little bit. Same ship. But over here, nothing too interesting. Yeah, I don't think we need a Pentaconter. I want a trireme. We're building one right now. Should be out soon. Alright, well, as our concrete continues to come in, build some more roads, but let's head over to this third island that is in a state of war. Start a new day and start to build out a population here because we're working towards placing probably both of these, which requires plebs. So we'll build our first population center. And everything they need. Have some sardines. Which structure? This one? It's fine. Wow. These patrols are pretty severe. Might want to send some weapons, actually. Yeah, let's do that. And maybe some construction materials. Yeah, let's do this. Place some towers. Have that second ship constructed. See about this. Alright, this take off. We'll put the Valeria this trade route. Just like so. Alright. We'll need some more of these. Add another one. We got plenty of workforce. Alright, back to work. So we have sardines going. Porridge might be a luxury for this second island. But I love to do the Peleus filter, because I think it's pretty spatially efficient, and you get kind of 2 for 1 here, which I think is a big positive. Alright, if this is going to be our population center, this will be our farming. Probably squeeze this over here. Timber. There we go. Fit these in as nice blocks. Gonna need some more homes as well. We just copy this. Plenty of timber. And that should be good as that levels up. What about a tavern? We can make this spatially efficient. Definitely, it's an island I'd love to build more on. We won't do a lot today, but we can definitely do some. Looking at the mountain slots, thinking about which one should be for minerals. This one's good. Definitely would be good for an aqueduct as well. I mean, this will be all production, so that's not a bad spot. But just planning. Alright, the flagship is here. Oh my god. Please don't sink. This is active. This is not the combat we were looking for. Got the repair crane, which is good. Not the best range. When we build it. Oh man. Oh, that's a lot of firepower. Maybe we're gonna need a repair crane on this island too. Yeah, we got the materials for it. Oh. Was that our flagship? No. Alright, we'll keep the flagship here. Oh, this is not good. I don't think we can even sue for peace. Well, let's try to bribe them.
Gifts make slaves, saith the sage. How right he was.
Yeah, we're gonna need to increase this by 30 points. Essentially, what will that take? We have a stable economy. Might need to boost our naval power and sink a few ships. Even have the option. Alright, keep going, keep going. Alright, I might be able to... Ooh, might be able to sink that. How do you miss that? Come on now. Good, good, good. It's a good hit. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose this flagship.
Well, that's a write-off.
Alright, alright, alright. Oh, is he retreating? Or is it a fake out? Alright, we should have another ship coming out soon. Alright, let's hope to repair. And see if we can upgrade some population. My goodness. Alright, we have Peleus Felter. Sardines coming in. Tunics may be nice. Would be a nice thing to do. Let's do it. Why not? Need some more workers, but we'll do it. So our workforce comes into those new homes. We can map out this farm. This road around and probably give us another block here, but offset just a little bit, add some character. Alright, is our flagship alive? It is being repaired. Excellent. Yeah, these pirates, you can see on the map here, nasty. Another warship being constructed. Could we purchase? Perhaps this one looks good. It's a pentaconter. Cheap, but we kind of want to upgrade. Get the triremes. Alright. Workforce is somewhat stable, but we will need some more. Alright, that will help our population as well. Double check, how are these consumer goods looking? Excellent, excellent. How about porridge? They'd love it. They would. Put this in nicely. Again, this is my style. Blending in different types of fields next to each other. Good contrast of color. Even on this third island, everything has to be getting a few style points, I would say. Alright, do we have enough for minerals? Looking at 5 plebs and 4 plebs. And we can start with one of these. Alright, so we need 9 plebs in total.
All good people are friends with each
Yes, let's get a treaty.
Let's make
5,000 coin. Absolutely fine with me. That means our flagship is free to return home. And got a new ship here. Add this to the trade route. Yep, there it is. You are going to have to play some catch up here. Alright, flagship going home. Can we change this color? Gold. White. That is a good looking flagship, and we're not going to lose this one. No way. Alright, that's good to see. Now, we have our 9, 10 plebs. Let's go ahead, throw down this mineral slot. And the mineral crusher. Wow, I need 2 marble. Oh, not to worry. Let's bring a little bit of concrete and a little bit of marble. To Apollonia. Try to be compact here because we'll likely put more farms in this area. Make sure we got plenty of room. And consumer goods, looking okay. Looking okay. Not a huge demand for the pleb resources, sandals, soap, bread. Shouldn't need any of that yet. And as we wait for that marble to arrive in Apollonia, we will upgrade some more roads. Do this side. All right. And then we will soon throw in some decoration as well. Spruce up the place. All right, that is all the concrete we have. Flagship returns. Yeah, the white paint job looks pretty nice. So you would think we got a lot of firepower, but against the pirate, I don't know. What's this on the bow? Okay, okay, traffic. Looks like a wolf? Wolf or some sort of dog? Alright, this trade route is as protected as I can manage right now. Have the timber for another ship? Let's do it. Alright. Well, let's take it to midday. Do some decorating. Alright, ornaments. Coming to the city, probably going to want an arch. That seems like a good start. And then, ooh, I like this column. So this column, as we look at it, it's not really something that you'd want symmetry for. This is kind of like a central column ornament. So we could either put it on one side or we could put it in kind of a park area. This could be a public service area, but I'd like this column. I'd love to find a spot for it. This is probably my favorite ornament so far. This fountain. Just mapping out what kind of our big, alright, town crier. Definitely iconic, Anno 117. Not against that. Fits fairly nicely. And about some lions flanking the crier. Like so. Looks nice. Let's see what sort of floor. Cobblestone. So we have flagstone, solar mosaic, and cobbled mosaic. I think I like the cobbled mosaic for this place. Go ahead, throw this down. Oh, yep, we're upgrading. Things are looking good. Just took out so many trees, gotta replace a little bit. Now this seems like it was from Albion. Wow, it's tall. Doesn't quite fit perfectly. Could definitely put it on a side. See what sort of options we have. Hedge, walls, actual gate. Not against doing that. Could definitely put a wall here. Alright, we put down a solid foundation. Let's bounce back over to Apollonia. This marble is here just to set up that trade route of the minerals. Well, let's construct the building first. Get too ahead of myself. Alright, good. Workforce looks alright. Everything's plugged in. A festival. Alright, Serenus. All buildings on the island +2 knowledge. Pay for it. Provide the resources. So let's provide the resources for it. 45. Wow. Bit expensive. You know what? We got the cash. 5,000 coins. Nothing. When you got 140. Let's do that. 4 hours. Make sure we got some research queued up as well. Take advantage of the festival. Let's see what our priorities should be. Alright. I think constructing in the harbor is going to be a good idea for us. Add that for sure. As conquest continues, maybe more alliance potential. I think that looks nice. Let's do that. And Grammaticus, how long is this going to take? Oh, we're far from it. Happiness area effect. We are a little bit unhappy. Let's do that. Oh, this is locked. Choose the Roman path in Albion. Okay. That will keep us going for quite a while, I think. Definitely come back to it. Alright, but after we do that, let's go ahead and add to this trade route. Apollonia, want pigment. Always giving me a hard time. There we go. Alright, pigment's coming in. And with that, let's wait for it, and then once that gets established, we can build out the fine glass production somewhere in here. Maybe this will do. Yeah. Not opposed to that. Close enough. Alright. Another ship. Throw it on this trade route. Oh my. Yeah, I think 3 triremes gonna be good escort for this as that peace treaty expires in the near future. Let's continue though with some ornamentation. Right. let's continue a cobbled mosaic. Both sides. Alright, now we have a blank slate. Let's definitely get some fountains in here. My favorite fountain might work. I think we'll do some asymmetry. We'll do that there, and then this column. Let's do actually the reverse. So the fountain is near the tavern, and the column is near the sanctuary. Actually, the entrance is lined up here. And try to get many more trees. Matching as best we can. There we go. Cypress. Let's see. Looks okay. How about we see if we can get a shrine in here? Yeah. Might work. Alright. Has a little effect. A little bit more health. Happiness is okay. Might be getting boosted by a festival, perhaps, but happiness is something that I'm probably going to want to prioritize. Maybe this fine glass. Nope, that won't help us. Right. Concrete's coming back. We'll pave the roads for this festival. Right. The villa. Make sure we got upgraded roads around here. Alright. Used another round of concrete. A few more ornaments here. Big tree. Kind of placing a lot of these larger ornaments here. Okay with that. Right. Something to do exciting here. In the middle. Maybe something like this. A treaty with Concordia, yes. A non-aggression pact with Tarragon, yes. A defense pact, fine with that. Alright. Henricus Paxianus is... everything's going according to plan. Alright, add some shade here in the center. Looks pretty good. That, maybe a smaller tree at the end. Ooh, I like that. Definitely not small, but That'll fit nice. Alright, I think our center is looking pretty good. Tempted to put some more cypress in. Yeah, looks nice. And now this side. We got the tavern, we got the eternal fountain. Maybe with the eternal fountain we can have an eternal flame. A little dangerous to have an open flame by a tavern. On second thought, maybe not. But if we assume there's beer being served here, maybe some of these Celtic ornaments would be a good match. Far reaches of the Empire. Have a little bit of a museum here. And some more shade. Like so. And some on-theme Albionic oaks. As we go into the little museum here. Pine. Alright, that looks good. Missing something here. Alright, how does a shrub look on the tile? Well, I kind of like it. Well, what does a flower bed look like? Probably a little bit more fitting. Didn't hate the just natural shrub. Alright. This is looking like a nice entrance. Let's take a quick tour. And then we'll build some fine glass. Alright, come out here, nice sir. Alright. Come on in. And we see the town crier. Flanked by 2 lions. Beautiful. Come over here to the tavern. Oh, this looks great. This looks great in the first person view. Let's take a quick look at the museum. Oh, yep. Sculpture garden. Albion. And the theater. Maybe we have a foreign play. Let's take a look at the other side. Our shady area. People already enjoying. And people from the sanctuary are coming by to join. Right. And this column, I'd love to take a closer look at this. Definitely is a nice one. I think there's many myths and stories painted onto the column. Shrine of Ceres. Right into the sanctuary. I'm working on it, Ben. We've just spent 10 minutes on the aesthetics. But, just to spite you, we're back to work then. Let's go ahead and add in the fine glass production. So, 130, it looks good. Sand refinery, we should have a little bit extra from the upgraded concrete. No. Interesting. Okay, well that's no problem. Sand in the harbor area. And then the glass smelter. Increased fire risk, of course. So far out of the way. We could probably do that. Our fire safety is not bad right now. How are you doing? 196. And we'll need some more. Oh, maybe not actually. Might not need any more charcoal at the moment. Alright, we got our first glass blower, and the area of effect, -2 fire safety. We're still at close to 1,000, even with this. That's positive. We'll see as it comes up to production how far this falls. But let's take a look at everything we'll need here. So Apollonia is bringing in enough pigment for our first glass blower. And then charcoal is looking fine on Serenus. How about the glass? Looking good. As it comes up to production, will it come up to production? I think so. Should have enough sand. Yes. All right. Another success. And this is a good distance from the warehouse. Are you on the way? You don't have to be resting. Oh, but we don't have any to collect yet, as this is coming up to speed. Alright. In the meantime, more paved roads. So we come up to our Tier 2 and Tier 3 population. Around the forum is a good idea. Oh, upgrade a resident. Your lucky day. What do you need? Tavern should be reaching you. Maybe just with those upgraded roads. Come on now. Right, and this, oh, not quite, the glass. Well, we've definitely upgraded a lot of these streets. Next we'll be looking to upgrade more residents. Alright, all out of concrete. Wow, I'm liking this. Very decorated. Now this is what the whole city should be looking like. Well, many of these parks throughout. This is just the beginning. Now, take another look at Apollonia. Population's still doing good. Nothing is in too much of a chaotic state. Wow, that's a nice looking building. Crystals coming out of the cave there. Any chance we could take a closer look? Wearing our purple. Oh my gosh. We were able to get through the front gate. Can we sneak around? I don't think so. How about the glass refiner or the mineral refiner? Bit of a grosser building. Look at all that dust. You don't want to inhale all these minerals. Looks nice. Very vibrant. Working at 100%. Back to Serenus. Alright. Well, this is starting its production now. We have the glass as well as the mineral 17 in storage, so that trade route is going well. Let's see if we could possibly add watchtower. Increase our happiness just a bit. Good to have it near our glass production and our forum. And how about fire? Good to have this nearby the glass blower. Alright. Fire safety? Definitely not under threat. The glassblower is affecting things now, but everything's looking pretty good. Alright. Well, I think that concludes. We've completed our needs of the tier 3 population. We'll plan on going into tier 4 and the patricians next episode. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching.